We're feeling it.
It's JEJE vibe.
Oh, JEJE vibe.
JEJE vibe.
Oh, sup with JEJE vibe.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? All my people around the world.
We back.
Welcome to another vibe. And you know I got the queen with me. My baby looking amazing.
Thanks, boo.
You already know it's JEJE vibe.
Oh, JEJE.
Shaky time
Oh,
on the
JEJE.
planet. On the planet Earth. It's like the Earth is trying to tell us something. I don't know what the Earth is trying to tell us, but I know it's trying to tell us something. Because we've been seeing a whole lot of
Y'all
flooding.
need to take it easy. This is home.
A whole lot of flooding lately. We talked about the Dubai flooding that just
That
happened
was
recently.
catastrophic.
Crazy.
Disaster.
If you haven't seen the video, it's right down in the description. It's crazy times. And just as we're getting off that video,
No, we haven't gotten over Dubai's video. It's been less than a week.
it's still crazy out there in Dubai. They're still trying to see how they can get the water
Lights are
out.
off now.
There is no power.
Hey, people are doing kayaking on the streets.
Crazy. It's crazy times right now in the Emirates.
Flights are cancelled.
Crazy.
Certainly, I've just been to the shop now, and it's not too bad, but there are some issues with supplies. Definitely, they've moved some things around the shelves to make it look not so bad, but yeah, you can tell that they've had some supply effects.
Sending our prayers to the Emirates.
Horrendous. It's the worst I've ever seen it in Dubai, and we've seen some bad storms in the past, but this was like nothing else. It was like an alien invasion. The sky just kept on flashing thunder, non-stop, almost non-stop. I've never seen so much rain in all my life. Things were starting to wash down the street. Where I live, I'm okay. I've just escaped, literally only just, but I had to wait to my car. But only 100 meters down from me, they are under 1 meter of water.
And everybody that's in Dubai.
It's a disaster. It's actually a disaster. A journey that would normally take 20 minutes took 2.5 hours. And the thing is, you wouldn't know it. Look, it's sunny, it's really bright, but everywhere is just a disaster zone.
And the surrounding areas that got affected too.
And everywhere they got affected too. Prayers. Point of today's video is
We got 3 other floods that happen in other regions.
other regions, so it's look like it's flooding time.
Not just flooding, mudslide with it too.
Mudslide.
Erosion.
Erosion is happening. Effect of erosion. So many communities now that is flooding.
It's crazy.
So we're gonna look at what's happening in China. Because China too is experiencing the same, or even I can't say the same, but this experiencing similar to what Dubai is experiencing right now, which is flooding.
They are.
So let's check it out. Crazy. So this is a crazy camera footage capturing when a bridge collapsed and the river was just coming with crazy water. Crazy.
Anh có đó cái gì à? Thấy gần đi à? Ô hô!
Crazy.
Hả?
Water everywhere. So
Yeah.
there's a drone shot taking the whole place is crazy packed with water. Bridge
Yeah, they're currently
homes.
experiencing heavy flooding. And this is not the first time China has been through flooding. There was heavy flooding last year also.
Crazy. Crazy.
Our next story comes with a sinking feeling. It's about China, the second most populous nation in the world. China is home to 1.4 billion people, and now land is sinking underneath their feet. A new study is out. It's the first to measure subsidence across many parts of China. And here is what it says. Chinese cities are growing rapidly, and with that, they're also sinking. Nearly half of China's urban areas are sinking faster than 3 millimeters per year. These areas have 29% of the country's population. That's 406 million people living on slowly sinking land.
My God.
China has always been like that, though. Even in the, I guess, the dynasty centuries, too.
Crazy.
It sinks. They go through flooding and they try to find a way to patch it up. But this time around.
And with the whole urban, the tall buildings, the heavy infrastructures that they have going on, sheesh. It's crazy.
While 16% of the urban areas are losing more than 10 millimeters of elevation per year, meaning 67 million people are rapidly sinking. The numbers may seem small, but they accumulate quickly. In 100 years, a quarter of China's coastal land will sit below sea level. And there are two parts to it. One, China is sinking, and two, the sea level is rising, thanks to climate change. And this makes a dangerous combination. We don't have to wait for a century to witness the consequences. They're already upon us. With every little decline in elevation, the country is at a greater risk of flooding.
Damn.
You may remember the floods of 2023. That's when record rain drenched China. More than 1 million people were displaced and dozens died. If China continues to sink, such scenarios will only worsen. It's a national problem. But how did it occur? There are two reasons. First, the infrastructure. China has 600 million buildings. 600 million.
Yep.
They're
It's like humans.
No, China is always
600
overpopulated. And when they had their real estate boom, they were building skyrocketing structures.
Getting everything up. Like,
Even with some
crazy.
under quality materials.
Oh my God. What?
Aid is pushing down on the ground. Secondly, China does not have enough groundwater, so cities are rampantly pumping water from the underground. Now, parts of the underground are hollow, and this is causing the land to sink. Not just that, the land is also collapsing. We saw this last year in the city of Tianjin. Streets suddenly split apart. There were giant cracks, and thousands of residents had to be evacuated. Tianjin is one of the fastest sinking places in China, but it's not alone. Beijing, the capital city, is also among the worst hit.
Oh
So
my
is Shanghai, a
God.
major center for finance and manufacturing.
Oh my God.
And this is not good news for President Xi Jinping.
Yep.
Oh
They've been
my
having
God.
several sinkholes. Like, it's beginning to look like a norm for them that when they see the sinkholes, they just look at it and then just walk away. Crazy.
How do you get comfortable knowing that you could be buried?
You could be the next in line,
like you could be
dying.
buried anytime soon. Like it's like you
Crazy.
walking into your like the ground sinks and you're gone. Crazy. Man, this is funny though. But shit.
We saw a sinkhole and someone just dropped
Just
into
dropped.
the sinkhole.
Like what?
Crazy.
China is literally sinking ground, and at the exact same time, China is flooding at insane levels.
Oh my God. Crazy.
There are so many abandoned buildings in China. I saw it when I was in China.
Over 600 million buildings. Like, what?
Crazy. It's too heavy and it's built with concrete.
Oh my
China.
God. What? This is crazy.
And it's a country that has always gone through flooding from time to time, even in ancient history. So now you revolutionize, got civilized, and start
modernized.
building concrete, tall skyscrapers,
Concrete jungle.
and then boom.
Crazy. Man.
Ever wonder why they previously used to build their houses with bamboos?
But what has he done about it? Not very much. It seems he fails to grasp the gravity of sinking land. Yes, Beijing has introduced some new laws to control groundwater pumping. Shanghai and surrounding areas have been limiting water withdrawal, but other cities have received stepchild treatment. Plus, China's coastal areas have built physical protection. This has helped retain water, but sinking land is not just a coastal problem. China needs to focus on urban cities as well, some of which are sinking faster than coastal cities. So they must act fast, maybe learn from other nations. Like Italy, the UK, the US, the Netherlands, India, Indonesia, Thailand, and Bangladesh, parts of these countries are sinking as well. And how are they coping? Well, some nations are injecting water into the soil. Venice in Italy is building sea walls. Indonesia's Jakarta is sinking rapidly, so they're building a whole new capital city from scratch. So the measures...
China has always have highlands and lowlands.
This is going to be,
So some will sink faster.
this is going to be an engineer that's going to take on this mission has to be like,
I don't think so. But hey,
it has to be like on
nature always takes its course.
but this is you're going against nature right now. Like whatever you're building is like, do you now live with the fact that you just wake up and you might be buried?
Forget the fact that, they had
That
too
the
much.
ground might swallow you.
Their industrialization grew too fast that it damaged the environment.
Crazy. Rapid. So let's touch on Burundi, because Burundi too is going through flooding too.
Here, where there wasn't that much water yet,
Consistent rains have submerged parts of this church and the entire neighborhood along with it. These houses of Gatumba in western Burundi can now only be accessed by boat. Floodwaters have cut off this family from the world.
the water hit us and we had to look for a place to build a shelter. But we couldn't find anywhere because the water was already everywhere. We came here where there wasn't that much water yet, and we built a long platform according to the height of the water and covered it with tarpaulins.
Crazy.
Dilfa's village sits near Lake Tanganyika, which has been overflowing. The resulting deluge put nearly 100,000 people on the move.
Crazy. So this is Burundi. For those who don't know, Burundi is a country in Africa.
Africa is going through it too.
So the flooding too it's everywhere right now. Burundi, Kenya.
Flooding in Kenya have caused severe destruction in several parts of the country. Local media reports have put the death toll from flooding in recent days at 11, with over 2,000 people displaced. Emergency services rescued passengers who were trapped in a bus. The bus with over 50 people was swept away by floods on a busy highway in northern Kenya.
Crazy.
Crazy times.
Crazy.
There's a whole lot going on. So like the erosions in Kenya.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Crazy.
Like some buildings are beginning to fall off.
Like they're beginning to like disappear into the ground.
This neighborhood in Kinshasa is at risk of falling apart. These enormous scars through the ground are gullies, an extreme form of erosion found all over the world. And when they come into contact with cities, they have expanded rapidly with little planning. It's city versus gully.
So the weather impact is going crazy lately. There's a whole lot going on. Kenya is going through it. Burundi, China, Dubai. My times. Is the earth trying to tell us something? Drop a comment and let us know what you think. Is the earth trying to tell us something? Is Mother Nature trying to tell us something? Dubai, China, Burundi, Kenya.
Stay safe.
Stay safe out there. JEJE Vibe is sending you guys prayers and love. We out of here.
Bye bye now.
JEJE Vibe.
Unjeje.
JEJE Vibe.
Goodbye. Goodbye.